everybody, it's Georgia back and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a festival inspired look just because the whole festival season has been sort of like a big trending thing at the moment. So I do have some face chans and stuff like that. I'm going to jazz up my face look and all that good stuff. Also, I know my hair is kind of sitting back, but I will also be doing a hair look to go with this. So you'll probably see that like later on after the makeup's done, so I can like, you know, do it up. So what I'm thinking is I think I'm just going to be using just a couple of the Australis products. My favourite products actually from them is this Kaleidoscope palette. And then we're going to be taking some of their glitter palette. And then we're going to be also taking their unicorn little cream. What are these? These are the cream glitter holographic shades, which I think I'm going to put these in my, I think I'm going to take a shade from here and put it in my inner corner of my eye to make my eye pop. And then also I was currently thinking of maybe mixing up some of the Mixologist lip palette because I have not played with this. So I think I was going to play with this and sort of show you guys that you can do a really cool festival lip with this. I did want to stay a little bit clear of my lips, but I think it would be alright just to go like near it. So if you don't see my whole lip covered, I am telling you now that I need to not put any chemicals in my lip. So that's why I was trying to basically gonna do, you know, it's soft. So the first product that I'm going to put down is the Medusa Touch Australis priming serum drops. Now, a little accident happened with this bad boy, which actually I have bought 2 containers of this and I still managed to drop this on the floor. So I actually had it. This is my second purchase of this product and it did hit the floor, so it smashed and shattered and all that good stuff. So I'm sitting it upside down at the moment and I put it in like a plastic baggie. I'm nearly out of it anyway. As you guys can see, there's hardly any left. But instead of like spending another $20 and wasting this whole product, I am going to use all this product up and then I'm going to go buy a new one. So this is one of my favorite serums from them. I know that they actually brought out the Girl Boss stuff. I haven't used it. I haven't touched base with it. I really love this stuff. This stuff is amazing. So let me just go and apply this to my face and I'll be back. So now that I applied those drops, it's a shame because I did actually smash the bottle, but I don't want to waste them. So after I put that back in my Ziploc baggie, which I'm a little upset that I actually broke the lid, would be lovely if I had $20 spare to go buy some. So the next thing I'm going to use is the Australis Stay Put Long Wear Foundation up to 16 hours wear, and this guy is a an SPF 15, and this is in the shade Porcelain. I do find that mixing this with a little bit of the Matchmaker drops works really well. I still find that even though this is porcelain, I do find this still very warm based for my skin. As you guys can see, I'm very pale as it is underneath my skin, so I do like to mix maybe 1 or 2 drops of this with this, and yeah, so I will apply it on camera after mixing it for you guys and I'll be back. So this is the shade I get with it, with a little bit of those drops. Now I'm just going to apply a little bit of the pink highlighter because this one is the only one that is a liquid one. The rest, if you guys haven't seen it, the rest have become like thick and globby and it's absolutely upsetting. I don't know whether you can mix some other stuff in it, but as you guys can see inside, it's just all like globby, so I think it's alright to use a little tiny bit of it like as a highlighter. It's just that they've gone completely like thick and not able to, they're not really wet, they're thick. So, and And the only one that is the liquid strobe that is any good is this one here, which is called Pink. And I'm just going to add, I think I'm going to add 2 drops of that stuff in there, and then I'm going to take the brush again and just mix it like I did before, and I'll show you. So it doesn't really look like anything, but again, I did mix it, so I'm going to apply it to my face. Just going to apply the excess of this brush because I used this brush to mix it, and I'm going to go dive in. I'm going to take my Jeffree Star mirror and I'm just going to apply this all over to my face. With a damp beauty blender is what I use to apply my foundations. You can use a makeup brush if you really want to. You can use whatever sponge you use. I like to take my beauty blender only because I like my beauty blender, and I find that the beauty blender gives more of accurate blending, but that is entirely up to you what you want to do with it. I mean, if you have like just a Morphe sponge, I don't know, I've never used a Morphe sponge. I really do like my beauty blenders. I'm a bit like a Jeffree Star fan of beauty blenders because I really like beauty blenders. But I guess everyone has their own idea of what sponge they like to use on their skin. I mean, entirely up to you what you want to use. I like to use, sometimes I'll also use like one of those foundation brushes. With some foundations, if some foundations are like really liquidy and I need to do like mixing more often, I'll probably use like one of those makeup brushes, foundation brushes, because I'm always, if I'm like mixing foundations, which I don't really mix foundations much. But so that is the finished foundation on. Now I'm going to take a bit of their Ready Set setting powder, and I'm just going to apply that. Might dab it a bit more. So I'm going to apply that all over, which is this bad guy here, which is just the Ready Set Go finishing powder, just in the shade True Translucent. You can also take your beauty blender and kind of pick it up and kind of like pick up the powder and then kind of like pat it there. I use it sometimes. I use it for like setting under the eyes, and then I go in with one of my bigger fluffy brushes, which is this guy, and I just take the finishing powder and kind of like circular motion set it. And set it all down my neck, and then I just sort of do that, and then I grab a bit more, like rolling and patting at the same time. I like to roll and pat. That's my system of doing this. There we go. That is the finishing powder on it. So I'm just going to dab and then roll, dab and then roll. So that is the foundation base on. Now to go on to the brows and the eyes, and I think I'm going to take a bit of the primer and work on the eyes. So I'm just going to take any eye primer that I basically have, or concealer, and I'm just going to put my eye primer down. And this is just the Pro Base eye primer from Makeup Academy, and I just kind of like take it and kind of like paint it on my eye. Sometimes I also have the NYX white pot here, which is the eye base too. You can get it in clear as well. I meant in skin tone as well if you want to use a skin tone one. They also come in black, I'm pretty sure, as well. So if you're doing like a color, like a blue black, I guess that will help it set it too. Entirely up to you what you want to use. So yeah, so I'm probably will be using the white base as well after I do my eye as like a over concealer type of thing, but entirely up to you what you want to use. So I'm going to go in with the eyes. So I'm going to take a couple of shades from this palette, and because the gems on my festival thing is, the colours are blue, light blue, and sort of like a dark teal turquoisey kind of colour, I think I'm going to go with maybe some green and blue and some pink, and we'll match the gems. So first of all, I'm going to go deep into this kind of like really nice, I'm trying to think what their colours are called now, sheesh. So if we're looking at it, I don't even know now. See, this is going to be a little bit hard for me, because looking at it from this angle, I think, I don't know, I'm going to take, I cannot remember the shade names, and I don't know which is which. So I'm going to be taking this really dark pinky kind of red shade, and I'm just going to apply that into the crease. I forgot what name it's called too, and also when you flip it around it makes it a little bit harder to recognize the colour, so my bad. So I'm just going to take this and I'm going to blend all of that just under my brow bone. I'm going to take the same colour again and do it on this side of the eye. Oh my god, these shadows glide really nicely too. This is actually the only eyeshadow palette I have of Australis. I did look at the new Mermaid one and I thought that was really gorgeous, but I haven't got my hands on it yet. Because I don't really have a lot of money on me at the moment, so I'm just taking it in stride. So I'm going to take a little bit of the red shade, which is this one here. I'm going to take a little bit of that too, and kind of run that in under my brow bone as well, just to give it more of like a colour. Same on this eye. So now I'm going to take that really nice kind of pinky kind of glittery tone, which is this one right here, and I'm going to take that and I might put that as well just to give it a little bit of a shimmer, and I think I might just apply that on top of it just to give it more shimmer. Because we all like a little bit of glitter in our lives. So the next shades I'm going to dip into, I think I'm going to go in with the, I know it sucks because a lot of these, I might go in with the green and the blue. And I know blue and green should never be seen without a colour in Madrid, so that's why I'm doing this. So I'm going to take another little brush and I'm going to dip into the green shade, which is that one just right there. And I'm just going to put that on the outer corner of my eye and kind of like blend it. It's a really pretty green. It's so nice. I absolutely love this palette. It's sort of like a Pride. It's like a rainbow Pride palette because there's a lot of really pretty rainbow colours in here. And I know I probably might dip in and grab a little bit of yellow too, because I really like the yellow in this palette as well. So I might pick up the yellow shade, which is this bad boy right here, the one that I've just stuck my finger in, which is like a yellow. So I'm going to grab a little bit of yellow and put a little bit of yellow in my eye too, because we're talking about an Australian music festival. So maybe we could add a little bit of green and gold, and that might work to the festival look as well. So the last shade I'm going to use is that really nice blue one, and I'm going to take that blue one and I'm just going to put it in the corner bit and just grab a little bit there and kind of blend it, you know, with the, there you go. there we go. We've got about 3 different colours, and I think I'm going to take the green shade, and I'm going to drag the green shade under my eye. And I think I might mix a little bit of the blue in with it as well, so we can make like a turquoise teal colour, because that'll work with the gems as well. It'll all cohere really well together. And so the last shade I'm going to use for the eyes is I'm going to take the one of the shades from the Unicorn cream palette, if I can open it, and I think I'm going to take this really nice kind of gold color, and I think I'm going to take the little tip of this little brush, and I think I'm going to grab this goldy looking one, and I think I'm going to put it just in my crease, my corner, so we can have some glow happening, which is really cool. Look, we got some glow happening right in the corners. That's really cool. So now I'm going to take, and now I'm going to do my brows, but I think I'm going to keep my brows a little bit with the glitter theme. So I'm going to put down a gel, a primer fix gel, and this one's just the one from BYS. This is the only one I could think of. So I'm going to basically put this down on my brows, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up some really nice, pretty white fairy dust glitter, and I think I'm going to do my brows with glitter. And then I might take a little bit of this silver and add a little bit of the silver around my eye area, just so we can add a little bit more bling into it. So yeah, so I'm going to take this Fix Aid primer, and I'm just going to grab the primer and kind of like put it on my brows type of thing. You can probably use a spoofie, but I didn't think of using a spoofie because I was like, you could probably use a spoofie for this, like a eyebrow spoofie, which I'll probably use in a minute to evenly put it on there. So I've just got one from the BYS Fantasy, I guess their special effects palette, and I'm just going to kind of like brush it in a little bit, and it says when it becomes tacky you can put the glitter on it. So I think I'm going to grab a little bit more of this stuff on it, the little spoofie, and I think I'm just going to increase the glitter primer in it so we can do all my brows with glitter, because that is the trend at the moment. Glitter and festival gems and jewels and all that good stuff. I don't know whether this glitter that I have right. I got that glitter from Lincraft, so I don't know whether it just says non-toxic. Doesn't say anything about it being eye safe, so just be careful when you are applying glitter that you do just be careful with it, that's all. So I'm going to take some out of this thing, and I'll put it in like the little cap bit, just so it doesn't spill everywhere. And then I've got a little tiny brush, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and hold my mirror while I do this, and grab it and just kind of pack it on. Also, I'm being very careful of my eyelids as well by putting this on. I'm just trying to grab my brow. As you guys can see, I'm just trying to grab most of my brow and just put the glitter in the brow, just so it doesn't get anywhere. There probably will be a little bit on my eyes too, as because my brows are near my eyes, but I'm trying to be extra careful when I'm putting this on that I don't get it in my brow, in my eyes. Sort of like a snowflake effect. It's kind of cute. And now I'm going to take the excess glitter and put the excess glitter back in the container. And hopefully I can take the brush and sort of kind of maybe grab it again and kind of like fix up areas that look like it's got too much glitter and just backed it down. So also So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to line my eyes. So I'm going to take the Eyegasm in the shade Black. I think this one has a little bit of sparkle in it too. I didn't want to just go a normal eyeliner. You can always use a normal eyeliner. I like to use the Australis K-pop one. If you guys have tried that eyeliner, I know it's one of their ones that they're trying to clear out. But if you have the opportunity to go grab that one, you will not be disappointed. It is freaking amazing, that one. Absolutely loved it. I absolutely love this one. And the K-pop liner makes like a really tiny line, so it's amazing for if you guys just want to do like an intricate liner. It is amazing for that. The Eyegasm one's a bit more like if you want to do like a thicker kind of liner as well. It's really good for that as well. So is the K-pop one. The K-pop one's alright. The K-pop one I reckon's for more people trying to, you know, just get the basics of eyeliner down. I don't think it's I think it's good if you want to do like a really thin liner. If you don't want to do like a crazy thick out there liner, it's really good for that as well. So the brows are on. I think I might go and grab the I'm going to be taking the K-pop all-in-one mascara. I will do that a little bit later. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this silver and these kind of shades here, and I'm going to apply them onto my cheek. Just because I really quite like these as like a glitter on your high bone area. So you can add a little bit of glitter around your face, just to give it a little bit of a festival kind of vibe. This glitter, this is really nice glitter too. It's not like too over the top either. So it's sort of like you got some sparkles kind of happening on your don't know if you can really see the glitter chunks as much, but they're there. I promise you, they're there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm probably going to attach. So again, I'm probably gonna do this for the hair. So what I'm gonna do is I did want to add a little bit more glitter and some like gems and stuff. So what I might do is I've got like a whole bag of kind of gems and stuff like that I'm gonna probably glue on with either liquid latex, and I will definitely keep you guys on here while I do that. So I do have some like fake tears that I made too, which I think would look kind of cute. Maybe dripping down my face, I don't know, but I might just stick with the jewels for now. So I do have some kind of like pearlescent looking ones that I think would look really quite cute sitting like maybe on my eye and stuff like that. So I am going to take some of the glitter that I have from my lash glue stuff. So I do have some eyelash adhesive stuff that I don't really use either. So what I might do is I might take the little spoofy thing and apply some maybe. And then take maybe the little pearl and section it where it wants to be sectioned. Oh, damn it. Okay. So there's one gem. The glue probably did go everywhere, so that's another. That's probably why I probably wouldn't use that glue. Because it does go everywhere too, so it's a little bit like a, it like goes everywhere. But I do have some other little like gems here that we can use liquid latex on. Just liquid latex is good as well to apply like your gems and stuff like that. This is really good for that stuff. And I picked up, oh no, I picked up the liquid latex, which is all good. So as again, I like to do a little dot of it, just so we have like a tiny bit, so it's not too much on the face, and also it probably will dry clear, but I don't want it everywhere on me, is what I'm trying to say. So if you do a lot of liquid latex, which I should have kind of added that up to there, but I will go grab another one and kind of chuck that down there for that one, and I'll be back. So what I've done here is I've just kind of like grabbed my Lime Crime blushy, and I've kind of just gone over with like a little eyeshadow pencil, and I've just picked up this pigment here, and I've just kind of gone over my nose with it and kind of like did it like this, and then I put a little bit of the what is it? The Strobe Jelly by Australis in the shade, what is the shade? It doesn't really say, it's just a pink one. And then I kind of just mixed the shadow in with it, and I've just added like pearls and gems to it, and then I sort of kind of just inspired to do that type of stuff. I might add some fake tears and give them a little dusting of like a color. I think I might do that with the I might go and dust some over just with a shadow, just to give them like a pearlescence. And then all you have to do with that basically is grab an eyeshadow brush. If you have, how I've done it is I've done it with hot glue. So if you have any hot glue, what you can do is you can like do them this shape, and all you need to do is grab an eyeshadow or any sort of powder shadow and just go over them and give them a little bit of a color to give the illusion that they look like teardrops, and that's all you have to do. And then you just glue them on with liquid latex, adhesive, whatever you really want to use, you can use to do it. And I'm just going to water my eyeline with the NYX Jumbo Pencil in the shade Milk. I also had like some like little tiny gems in like these little wheels and stuff that I got from like doing nail art and stuff like that, so they come in handy as well. I also picked up these multicolored ones, which were from like eBay and Wish and all that, them type of places. So you can definitely pick up some stuff from like DIY craft stuff. That's what I use, especially on my face when I am creating looks and stuff. I do use a lot of different products from like craft shops and stuff like that. I've always used a lot of products from craft shops. That's always been my element of what I do. So now I think I'm going to apply the festival gems, and I'm just going to be taking the ones from Sports Girl. And I'm just going to use that as my centerpiece to do like a festival look. I don't know if I really want to do a hairstyle with this, but I think I might. So here they're just like little, it's a little tiny gem, like tiara type of thing. I did have others, but I really wanted to use this one because this one is such like a small feature, so it kind of like works with what I was going with. And then I just sort of press on it gently, line it up. Sometimes it won't stick, which kind of sucks because you got powder on your face, but that's alright. I just grab it and stick it down and press on it till it sticks. You don't, I mean, like you can also kind of like put liquid latex down as well to glue it a little bit better to your face, is what I usually do. So like if I have like a little bit of like fallout, I'll pick it up and grab a little bit of liquid latex underneath it and kind of like squeeze some out so it just sticks down. Especially like with these little toggle ones, I like to grab a little bit of liquid latex and then just grab the liquid latex and put it down a bit more. That just makes it extra secure in my opinion. So also if you do want to add a little extra, these little ones I might put on the corner here. Again, sometimes they don't stick, sometimes they do. If you like hold them, I think they stick a little bit more. If you have a problem with them sticking, I tend to just grab liquid latex and put down the liquid latex down on it, so like it gives it more of a stick ability. So now I'm going to add some of the little tears, and again I take liquid latex and just put it directly on the tear, and then you just put it in the place where you want the tear to sit. So I'm going to put on here. See how I put one there? And then all you really have to do is, after they have stuck, you can color them in a little bit more as well. So, I mean, I like to color them in before I stick them on the face. So if you guys can see there's a little tear there, I'm going to add a couple more to it, and then I will come back with my lashes on and everything for you guys to see, and yeah. So this is my festival look done. I hope you guys like it. I loved creating it. I would have gone a little bit more out there. It's just that I couldn't basically put anything on my lips at the moment, so I am sorry that I could not put anything on my lips. If I was going to put anything on my lips, I would put like a gloss. And I probably would use the Mermaid Dreams by Australis on my lips. I just cannot stick anything on my lips. That's why I really just was only going to create face for you guys. But I hope you guys love it and like it. I loved creating it. I loved being inspired by my gems out of my nail kits and crafting up this amazing look using the Australis products that I have. So I really think that you guys should go pick up your Kaleidoscope palette, which this guy I think is only like $20. But now I think it's 40% off because they're doing like a sale at the moment. And then I just used the glitter palettes as well for like just here. And then I just used the strobe jelly in just the pink shade. And that was all I really did, and then I just kind of sort of like added some eyeliner and just added some gems to it just to jazz it up a little bit. I did again use the Lime Crime Sun Kissed Freckle Pen to do some of my freckles on my face. I adore this freckle pen. This freckle pen is like my best friend at the moment. And then I just used the BYS Fix Primer to just do my eyebrows with the glitter, and then I just sort of picked up a lot of like this, so like the gems on my face, as you guys can see, they are just basically from a craft shop, and then the ones on my eyes are just from random, just from like a festival crown, like gems and stuff that I've kept because I still wanted to use some of those gems to inspire or put a lot of like fashion into it. So I took a lot of like the recent festival head garland things that I've used before and just reused them and just put like liquid latex on it. If you are a liquid latex fan or if you own any liquid latex, I love the BYS brand. These guys are my favorite brand for like special effects. They do like scar wax and all that really cool stuff. So they do have quite a range. You can just pick up normal latex from like a craft store, sort of like a place like a DIY party place. You can just pick up like they usually like Halloween time, they usually have like generic brand ones. I don't know as such, I haven't used the generic brand ones. I have only used the BYS one and I do recommend it. You can get some other ones as well. Definitely go if you guys are into Halloween and creating kind of all that kind of creepy kind of stuff, then definitely if you are in the market to buy anything that's Halloween, definitely try the BYS range out. They're super amazing with their range. But a lot of this stuff sort of just came from inspiration and just like leftover gems. All I really used was basically just the Australia's Kaleidoscope palette with the foundation. That's all I really used. And now I'm just going to set it. So I'm going to set it with the Makeup Finishing Spritz Set Makeup All Day Wear. And I'm just going to spritz that and wash my hair while I do that. I really wish I could put lipstick on for you guys. It's just that I can't with my lip the way it is at the moment. So I hope you guys love this look. Don't forget to follow, like, subscribe me. Let me know what else you guys want me to create. Let me know if you loved this festival look. Let me know if you guys are going to The Grass is Greener. I know that that's the Australian festival that is happening next weekend. So I wanted to just jump into this kind of video a little bit earlier for you guys, just to let you guys know that I have done a festival look and I hope you guys love it and like it. Thank you so much for subscribing to me, watching my videos. Hope you have a nice night/day, whatever time it is where you guys are living, and I will see you on the next makeup tutorial. See you guys.